With the release of Sea of Stars, I would say now is a good time to make a list of the best new indie RPG that has been released so far in 2023. So here are top 15 best new indie RPG you should play in 2023. Let's get into the list. Black Skylands is a sky pirate action RPG with a top-down perspective and fantastic pixel art. We play as a young girl in a world where people live on floating islands, and we will explore the islands and must fend off threats from an invasive species called the Swarm, as well as pirates and other factions. Every location has hidden or hard-to-reach places with extra loot that will encourage exploration and rewards for curious players. The game is different from its early access version, and many people said it's not as good as its early access version, but overall, it's still a good game. Deathbulge originally comes from a series of webcomics with recurring characters and running gags. The game is a turn-based RPG with rocking soundtrack and over-the-top humor that also introduce clever and unique elements that set it apart from other RPG. There are various ways to customize our characters' classes and abilities. Each new area presents different enemies with distinct attacks and strategies, keeping us from settling into one strategy. So we will have a good time, constantly experimenting with new combinations.
War was behind us, yet many battles lay ahead.
Untamed Tactics is a tactical RPG where we guide Greycoat and a diverse group of animal allies through tactical battles in stunning landscapes. We will control different characters with unique abilities and traits, allowing us to craft a range of strategies. The game has compelling narrative and diverse characters to draw us in, making each decision truly meaningful. The challenging yet rewarding strategic combat system, along with the impressive visuals, elevates the overall experience of the game.
Sought to destroy us.
Roots of Pacha is a prehistoric farming RPG that will remind us with Stardew Valley. The game emphasizes community, with our efforts benefiting the entire village. Just like any other farming games, it also includes various activities like fishing, farming, taming wild animals, exploring caves, and forming relationships. The game has a delightful art style and soothing soundtrack that makes it a perfect choice for a relaxing game. It also supports up to 4 players for online play, so we can play it with our friends. Mato Anomalies, developed by Chinese developer Aerois, offers a solid JRPG experience with a futuristic setting in the city of Mato. The game introduces Do, a detective who is mysteriously transported to a world plagued by creatures called Bentite that prey on human emotions. The game features a diverse cast of characters with witty interactions, offering character development through individual chapters. The game's dungeons are simple in design, and the combat system, while unique, can be challenging due to shared HP pools.
Unbelievable that such a place exists. What's this?
On a collision course with destiny as they embark on their
WrestleQuest combines RPG and wrestling elements that flawlessly blends the best aspect of both genres into an incredibly enjoyable experience. The game pixel art is absolutely stunning. The level of detail in every character sprite, environment, and animation is outstanding. The gameplay also feels amazing. Building and customizing our team of wrestling heroes is a delightful experience, with a diverse cast of characters. The combat system offers quick time event that kept us engaged, with a learning curve that was challenging yet fair.
It's time for
Max Monster is a beautiful and heartfelt RPG that revolves around a lost little girl and 2 monsters trying to bring her back home. The game focuses heavily on its story, with only a few moments where we can explore and learn more about the lore. There is no grinding involved, and all the necessary stats are gained through story battles. Most battles involve unique elements like mini-games to avoid damage or interactive objects. Paying attention to this and enemy dialogue is crucial, emphasizing strategy over sheer force. Limbus Company is a free-to-play RPG with some gacha elements made by Project Moon. The gameplay is unique, combining RPG and strategy elements. The game features 12 characters that are called Sinners. You can pick up to 7 out of 12 Sinners for a specific level. We need to balance each Sinner's strength and weakness. Enemies have different resistance, and we need to manage our party's health, sanity, and speed. It's challenging to learn, but rewarding to master. Affogato is a unique RPG set in the magical world of Aurora. What sets Affogato apart is its reverse tower defense gameplay twist, offering a fresh take on traditional RPG. We play as a sorceress turned cafe owner, and we need to interact with diverse customers, each with their own stories. The game's core involves solving card-based reverse tower defense challenge to help these characters. Sun Heaven is another farming RPG set in a fantasy world. The game has a fun character customization, allowing us to become an elf, demon, naga, and more, with customizable tails, wings, and horns. We start as an adventurer in a new town and will engage in various activities like farming, mining, and adventuring. The game world in Sun Heaven is vast, and we can unlock additional farms and fantasy towns by completing quests. The game offers 15 romance options, some of which become available as we unlock different towns.
I watched its venom spread through the veins of the world.
Darkest Dungeon 2 has significant change compared to the first Darkest Dungeon. The gameplay has shifted dramatically. Instead of estate management and recruiting for dungeons, we select a team of 4 characters, place them into a stagecoach, and embark on a long roguelike journey across multiple regions to reach a mountain boss. This approach resembles standard roguelikes, where we build a team and aim to complete the entire run in one go. Despite this change, and even if it's not as good as the first Darkest Dungeon, the game still offers a great dark fantasy RPG with its improved animation and atmosphere.
To face your failures. Or be
Cassette player when adventuring.
Cassette Beast is an RPG that is a delightful blend of monster taming, turn-based battles, and an open world. While it draws inspiration from Pokemon, it set itself apart with fresh ideas like humans turning into monsters, monster fusion, and sticker customization. It's set in a world where people record monsters onto cassette tapes and transform into monsters using cassette players. The customizable sticker system and extensive move pool for each monster allow for creative strategies. The game features vibrant monster designs and a beautiful soundtrack that really makes for an enjoyable experience. Wartales is a highly addictive RPG with classic turn-based tactical combat and an open world ripe for exploration. We start with a small group of adventurers, bandits, or mercenaries and build them into a wealthy army with unlocked ranks and specializations. There's a rewarding progression system, a captivating world to explore, and a meaningful crafting system. The combat is engaging, featuring various skills, terrain tactics, environmental effects, and enemy diversity. The game's world and story feel grounded in reality, offering a believable medieval tactical RPG experience. Dave the Diver is a charming pixel art management adventure RPG. It combines daytime diving and evening sushi bar management. In addition to running our restaurant, the game offers surprise and various activities, including minigames and delightful cutscenes that advance the story or introduce new elements. The game has received overwhelmingly positive reviews for a reason, as the game is really brimming with charm that also offers a relaxing, fun, and addictive experience. Sea of Stars has the potential to reignite the love for JRPGs in many players. The game is a unique experience reminiscent of the legendary SNES masterpiece Chrono Trigger. It tells the story of two Solstice children, Zell and Valerie, who must confront the Flashmancer and his army of dwellers using their sun and moon powers. The pixel art style is stunningly detailed, both for the environments and characters, which creates a really immersive experience. Overall, Sea of Stars is an outstanding RPG with captivating storytelling that really showcases the developers' love and effort for the game. That's all for today's list. Subscribe and like for more new exciting games. That's it, and see you next time.